you ever wonder what to say to someone who has ADHD? Maybe you're a parent or a teacher or a friend of someone who has it. Chances are you've probably already said something that is hurtful without even realizing it. Today we're going to talk about 5 things not to say to someone with ADHD. I'm Angela Howard, and I am passionate about breaking the stigma of mental illness among fellow Christians. I'm here to help you live a more purposeful life in your relationship with God and with one another. Please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you don't miss out on any of the upcoming amazing videos that we'll have coming out. In my video, Causes for ADHD, I talked about the CDC report that says that 11% of children from the ages of 4 to 17 had been diagnosed with ADHD at some point in their lives. About 60% of children with ADHD in the United States become adults with ADHD. That's about 4% of the adult population, or 8 million adults. But less than 20% of those adults have been diagnosed or treated, and only about a quarter of those adults seek help. A big reason that people don't seek help is the stigma. And stigma really causes us to just say insensitive things and sends a message of disapproval about a person, about their circumstances, about the qualities that they inherently have, or even about who they are and what they struggle with. So let's really think about what we say before we say it. 5 things not to say to someone with ADHD. Number 1, ADHD is just an excuse to be lazy. I love what Dr. Holloway says about this. He refers to it as like a moral diagnosis, and it's really viewing the person as the problem rather than the diagnosis or the disorder as the problem. Number 2, you need to try harder to get organized. I talked to one person who really realized that for years she was just trying to get organized the way everyone else got organized. And what she realized was that, she thinks and processes things differently. And she had always felt like such a failure because she couldn't do things the way other people did them. And so, she worked so hard. And so it wasn't a point of whether or not she was working hard or not, but it really was the fact that she needed to find her own pathway to organization. And so now that's what she's focusing on instead of trying to do things the way other people do it. So it's not about how hard you're working, but if you're working according to how you process things and how things work best for you. So number 3, it's wrong to take medication for ADHD. There are a lot of options when treating ADHD, and that includes stimulants, non-stimulants, supplements. You can treat it with exercise or behavioral therapy, bio or neurofeedback. There are a lot of different opportunities depending on your choice as an individual, and really you need to look at your goals, and depending on your goals and life situations, that is going to determine what different pathway that you take. And so there's no one size fits all in treating ADHD. So when you're thinking you might want to give your opinion in this situation, you need to realize that people have thought out what is going to be the best thing for the lifestyle that I'm living, for what my goals are. And when in doubt, honestly, keep your opinion to yourself. Number 4, stop overreacting. A huge symptom of ADHD is emotional dysregulation. Do you think that people with ADHD enjoy this symptom? It's very frustrating. You might feel like it's frustrating for you, but let me tell you, it is more frustrating for them. Honestly, compassionate understanding and just that sense that you are with them in the fight and in the battle is going to be a lot more powerful than judgmental comments. So just stop doing it. Let me share with you Proverbs 31:26. It says, "She opens her mouth in wisdom, and the teaching of kindness is on her tongue." If you don't know what to say, then just choose kindness. If you're struggling with ADHD, what would you love for people to say? Comment in the notes below. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel where I'll be sharing some great tips and encouragement whether you're struggling with mental illness or have a loved one who does. I'll see you next time.